Hello race fans and welcome to Bombersports Gaming, where today we're going back to F1 2013. What ended up happening on Monday this week was that the Lotus F1 team turned up at Brands Hatch, my home circuit. They had the 2015 E23 Hybrid out. They also had a beautiful sounding old Lotus 72 from 1975. Oh my god, that thing brought the noise. Really cool to have modern Formula 1 back at Brands Hatch, which did used to host the British Grand Prix. Between 1964 and 1986, it used to alternate with Silverstone as the host for the British Grand Prix. What if Formula 1 was to return to Brands Hatch? And I don't mean return and then ruin the layout and give like mile. What if it just returned to how it is right now? And that's essentially what I'm about to do in this video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2013 British Grand Prix at Brands Hatch. Rolling off 7th. Obviously, I'm in a Lotus because why wouldn't I be? And I quite like to start on prime tyres. I like to get them out the way early. I'm going to try and make my prime tyres last 40 laps. Okay, this is going to be difficult, but it does mean that when I get those option tyres on, I will be flying. Of course, I am back in the game where I created my alter ego of Barry King. So, King is back with us. Of course, you remember he was a Lotus driver. There's a 42% chance of rain, so there is nearly 50% chance that rain will occur during this race. Now, this track is tough enough, as you'll see, let alone with rain on it. So, this is going to get very interesting very quickly. 75 laps, the British Grand Prix here at Brands Hatch. Are we ready to bring the noise? Here we go. We are here at Brands Hatch for the British Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton's on the pole. The fans are ramming in the grandstands. Barry King was qualified 7th, ahead of his teammate Romain Grosjean in 9th. The chicken Grosjean. So here we go. Are we ready? Let's bring the noise! Here we go. Starting behind Felipe Massa, I've got Mark Webber to my left. We pile up into Paddock Bend for the first time. This is one of the most fearsome corners in British motorsport, and that's why I just bundled wide into Webber there. Didn't even mean to do that, and now we're up to the Druids hairpin for the first time. And I'm moving up some positions here. This is not bad. I'm up to 5th place. Is that my teammate? Oh my goodness. That's Mark Webber again, you son of a gun. And now we're down into Graham Hill Bend. He's not been wide. You cheeky sod. I don't know about Aussie grit, more like Aussie git. Now we're out onto the Grand Prix loop for the first time and going over Pilgrim's Drop. And now up into Hawthorns, I think. Here comes Sheen Curve and down the fearsome Dingledale Drop. Over there on the left is where I used to sneak up to the fence and watch races when I was younger. Here we go, over Dingledale. Very tough, blind right-hand apex there. Now through Stirlings. And we're coming back round to complete a lap. Just over a minute in these modern cars to complete an entire lap of Brands Hatch. So that's quite something. We're straight lined off at Clearways. And I've got Hulkenberg on my inside. Where has he come from? Hulkenberg. You hulking... No, not even he's brave enough to have a go in the inside of Paddock Bend. Oh, I'm actually getting a run on Felipe Massa. Look at this. Out of Graham Hill Bend. He's going to get him up the inside into Surtees.
Looking at the radar, it looks like we might have light rain in about 15 minutes.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Light rain expected in 15 minutes. Right. This is going to get interesting. You'll be amazed to know this, ladies and gentlemen. I've never run a full-length Grand Prix in any F1 game. Never done it in my life. Or at least I've never completed one. I've started plenty and never finished. So, this is going to be a challenge today. Right then, Aussie git. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Ironically, he has just been quoted recently as saying, you know, F1 needs to get more of a wow factor back. It needs to do this, do that. Does coming back to Brands help, mate? And it looks like, judging by the position, it looks like Vettel has mugged off Hamilton at the start. So the home fans are going to be a bit furious. But don't worry, they've got Barry King still lurking in 5th place here. No, it's Rosberg leading. Aha! Well, the public are going to be doubly annoyed. Lewis Hamilton's going to be fuming. I wonder, is Rosberg brake checking? No, he isn't actually. I can see he's trying to leg it actually. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you're lapping faster in sector 3. Use that advantage to pass the car ahead.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I've got this under control. As Kimi himself did say, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. Oh, but look at this. Got to run on Mark Webber. Going to get 4th place here by the look of it. Oh, he's trying to cut back. Oh, is he going to cut back? No, I think I stood him up, to use the bike racing term. I think I stood him up there. Oh my goodness, here comes Webber. He is right back on me. We've got a battle for position here, folks. Aussie Grit is right up in my grills. Oh, is he going around the... Oh, has he got the nose? I'm going to give him the room because I don't know if he's there. No, he's not. We're going to be side by side in Clearways. He is going to be a brave son of a gun if he tries to go around the outside at Clearways. Oh, he is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my word. And I've got Felipe Massa trying to buy in. You cheeky sods. Oh, goodness me. That was intense. That was intense. Mark Webber fighting back for his position. Oh. Okay, calm. You can tell how intense it was. My rhythm is completely gone. So, let's be calm. Let's be cool. Ah, you see, look. There's now 20 drivers left out of 22 starters. I wonder if Massa took himself out there. Safety car deployed. Yes, I think he did.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my word. And I've got Felipe Massa trying to buy in.
We are on the safety car here in the British Grand Prix after 10 of 75 laps. After an incident, we think, with Felipe Massa. So, obviously it wasn't illegal. I think he just tried to lunge up the inside at Clark Curve out the final corner when I was still disoriented from Webber and we just collided. So, it's very easy to do. I mean,
It looks like we might have light rain in about 5 minutes.
light rain in 5 minutes. Right, brace yourselves, folks. This race could be about to get turned on its head. Right, safety car in this lap.
Safety car is coming in this lap. In this lap.
Right, fuel back up to standard. Right, I'm going to be ready to mug off Mark Webber. Wow, Rosberg is really cramping the field up here. Really keeping them slow. When does he go? When does he go? When does he go? I'm right on Webber's gearbox here. Here we go. We're away. We are back underway. We're back on the green here in the British Grand Prix. And I'm right up behind Mark Webber, who is running full rev, so I can get him here. This will be an advantage. Looking up the inside into Druids. Lock the brakes. Lock the brakes. Lock the brakes. Gone wide. That's not gone well. That's okay. That's okay. We're back on. Just hit the... Didn't get much damage there. I'm back on. A little bit of marbles on the tyres. We're okay. I've still got a long way to go before my pit stop. So, but then again, that strategy could be thrown out the window if rain turns up. And to be honest, I don't need to keep up with these people around me. They're all on option tyres. They will be pitting earlier. So I'm okay. I can slow off a bit. I mean, I've not been using much KERS so far. So we're okay. I mean, this track is just so hilly and abrasive, and it's got so many elevation changes and cambers. It is an unbelievable circuit. It is one of my favourite circuits in the world, and not just because I live so close to it. Rosberg has got the number on Hamilton here. The home fans will not be pleased, and neither will Hamilton. But I guess Rosberg will be able to get revenge on him. Be like, Hamilton will be like, hey, he should have slowed down. Rosberg will be like, not my problem. Oh, beef. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? Down to lean. Why not? Save me some fuel. There we go.
There's enough fuel to run in high mix mode if you feel you need it. Turn fuel to rich. Fuel to rich.
No, shut up, engineer. I know what... Shut up. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I really am Kimi Raikkonen. No wonder so many people like Raikkonen. He's just the ultimate, like, fucks given zero guy. He just is. He is the definition of oh fucks given. I love him. He's great for that respect. And it's probably appropriate that Barry King is in his car right now. Basically, anybody who watched the last IndyCar race, I am aiming to do a Graham Rahal on this race near the end. You'll know what's coming up if you saw the IndyCar at Barber last week. And if you didn't see it, it's on YouTube. Go and watch it after you've watched this video, because it was awesome.
There's a chance of light rain in a few minutes' time.
Light rain in a few minutes. Stand by. Stand by your beds. This is about to get interesting, as if it wasn't already. I am the last coach in a 5-car pain train up front. Button is just...
You have quite a bit of spare fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3
Shut up!
if you need it.
I know what I'm
Turn
doing.
fuel
I
to
wish
rich.
there were commands in this game to be like, look, you stop talking now. Or you could, like, tell them what your plan is. Like, oh, look, no, there is a reason. I'm not being a doofus, all right? I think that's what annoys some people at Formula 1 now. It's how micromanaged it all is. It's like, 2 laps into the race, and we have to save tyres now to fit our fuel number, and now we're going to be projected for this 8th place. It's like, why isn't there one guy who's like, look, you know what? Your tyres are all right. Fuck it. Let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen? I think that's probably why people get more and more nostalgia now for James Hunt and, like, Hesketh Racing, stuff like that. The real sort of, like, fuck it. Why not? Let's go for it. You know, a bit of Top Gear spirit almost. Ambitious but rubbish. And then every so often you would be ambitious but really good. Problem is right now everyone is queuing up to tell you what F1 needs to do. And a lot of them are wrong and a lot of them are not working and a lot of them are just not going to happen because... FOM. We're in a situation right now where F1 may be about to drop Monza because it's not paying it enough, as if it's not paying it £5 bazillion million already. And it's okay because we'll go to Azerbaijan instead. We'll go to a street circuit in Azerbaijan, taking its influence and designed by the same guy that made the Valencia street circuit. Yeah, you remember how we loved that one? Yeah. I would absolutely love to bring Herman Tilke to Brands Hatch. His mind would be blown. I'm like, look at this, look at this. It's up and it's down. And look at this front straight, it's not straight. Yeah, look at this, elevation change, fast corner. Hairpin that's not at the end of a 25-mile straight. Corners that aren't ridiculously sharp and go on forever and just end up in understeering levels of tedium. A track with actual character and personality, and I'm about to make a pass on Mark Webber. I'm firing myself. Oh! Steady on, there's no need to get involved with that. We're getting up to about halfway through the first tyre run, but remember, rain might be on the way, so we'll see. Oh, careful, careful. That's the thing with these older tracks. That's the thing that you don't get on the newer tracks with runoff areas that last about as wide as the Gobi Desert. You don't get that small margin of error. You don't get that adrenaline rush driving around. And this track, you get it wrong, you're in the tyres. And that's it. Race over. 20 laps done. 20 of 75 laps done in the British Grand Prix here at Brands Hatch. I love saying that. I love saying that. And it's the sad thing, you know, it's like, this is not going to happen. And even if it did, we know that they just massacre Brands Hatch to make it happen. I don't want the British Grand Prix to come back to Brands Hatch because I know they would ruin Brands Hatch to make it happen. If the British Grand Prix was to come back to Brands Hatch and it be on this layout, and they just improve the safety facilities like the fencing and stuff like that, then fine. But I saw a plan at the end of the 90s for a new version of Brands Hatch to make F1, and this would have been the start-finish straight, and it would have had a long pit lane along here. This would have been sharpened to basically be more tilkified, and it was just, oh, no, just no, this is one of these. This is basically as it was when in the 1920s some scrambler dirt bike racers were like, sod it, should we build our own racetrack on farmland? Yeah, okay then. And this is how it was. And that's the thing, this is one of those tracks that remains pure. And all these corners, like Paddock Hill Bend, no computer in the world will tell you to design a corner like Paddock Hill Bend no matter what numbers you put into it. Rain is starting to come down, but I can't feel any noticeable lack of grip yet, so... Okay, we'll continue on. We'll see. It could just stay at this level for the whole race, in which case we press on with our original strategy. But if it starts to get a bit worse, then we'll see. We will see. I believe it's Gerhard Berger called this track the best track in the world. And I wouldn't quite agree with him. I'd say Bathurst is the best track in the world, but this is a close second. And I'm not just saying that because it's my home circuit and I'm loyal. I do call this like a baby Bathurst because it is just so full of elevation changes, challenging fast and slow corners. It goes up and down. It's like a big roller coaster. It is a beautiful track. I don't get bored of driving it. I don't get bored of walking on it, and I don't get bored of visiting it. It's wonderful.
Along the rain, it's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wets.
Okie doke. Keep me posted on that one because I have no clue. It's hard to tell. The grip is still fine at the moment, so you've just got to trust. Basically, this is a weird slogan. You've got to trust your arse. And there's Rosberg just going through Druids now, so he has not pitted yet. I bet you he'll pit at the end of this lap. Can't hurt at all to close up. We've got Alonso in third now, so obviously he's finished his pit stop. And for a little while here, we may well be leading this Grand Prix. I assume they'll now be on prime tyres for their middle stint, so...
Recommend you switch over to intermediates next time you pit. The current tyre you're running on is struggling for grip in these conditions.
Okay, right. I'm going to have to trust their judgment on that. That's going to be a bold call, because I'm still wanting to go to lap 40 on... Oh, no, he's right, you know. He is right. This is starting to... The car is starting to understeer a bit here, so... I guess by the time we get to the... Oh, it is under... Oh, there you go. There are certain sections of the track where it's starting to get very wet now. It's getting a bit moist. Giggity. Ah! Right, well, Alonso has just pitted in 4 tyres because Webber is now 16 seconds back. I wonder if I can make it to lap 40 and stick on strategy. That's what me and Rosberg are doing. That's what Rosberg's doing. He's staying out. He's staying out to make sure he only pits once for wet tyres. Right, I'm going with him. Rain is coming down ever harder. Birds fly across the track peacefully, unaware of the warfare that is going on below them. Crowd all deploying umbrellas. They're a hardy bunch. Or is that Rosberg in front of me? No, it can't be. That is Rosberg. Rosberg has just pitted, right. And I didn't overtake him in the pits. Oh, goodness. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. We've got some spray down here. Oh, my word. This could get tricky in a heartbeat. So, let's see. If he pulls away, then I'm going to pit earlier. Because then the tyre strategy will be completely gone. Look at, oh, my goodness. Is it worth pointing out I'm not that experienced in the rain either? Oh!
We think you could be on the wrong compound. Intermediates should suit the
I'm starting to think that myself, lads. Seeing as Rosberg has sodded off. He has legged it now, so I think we're... Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm getting swamped by Force Indias here. Right, so Rosberg has put 4 seconds on me in 1 lap, so... I think, yeah, I think you may be right, lads. Oh my... I'm holding up lap cars. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think it's time for... intermediates, lads. Okay, oh my, Bottas, what are you doing? You utter car. Oh, I'm getting swamped. Oh my goodness, I've just got overtaken by Charles Peak. For crying out loud. Yeah, I'm definitely pitting. I'm definitely pitting. This race is starting to get a bit chaotic. Right, I am so out. I'm like Deborah Meaden on Dragon's Den. I'm out. Give me some intermediates, baby. Let's get back in this one. There we go. Right, down and away. Let's go. That'll be the lot that I was with when I came in the pits, I think. That looks like a catering in front of me, so let's see. Oh, no, that's Guido van der Garde. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. There we go. We're good. We're good. He didn't sue me. There's Charles-Pic. Whoa. I need to crash straight into him. There we go. Thanks, lads. Right, well, we are coming up on half distance. And my word, it has been intense. Right, 3.2 seconds. We are gaining on Hamilton, bitches. Hamilton, you're going down.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
That's what I'm doing, numbnuts. And we're at half distance. We're just past half distance, so... Oh, take a breath. We've still got a long way to go in this one.
We're only 2 seconds behind this guy. Keep pushing.
You think that's not what I'm doing? You twat monkey. Oh, that lap was slower. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I can't see anything. Right, let's get some curves. We've got the momentum. We're going to have a run on Lewis Hamilton. We're going to have a shot at him. We're going to have a shot at him. We brake late. Into 30s. Bang wheels. There we go. We got him. We got him. So we're up to fourth position. Fourth position. Nicely done. So tense right now. This is the most intense F1 race I've ever done in any video game already. And that's exactly why I wanted to do this video. I wanted to go in blind. I didn't want to do a full race practice. I wanted to just do it right off the bat. Get on the curves. Oh, yep. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Are we? Yes. He's going to try and slot back in. No chance, mate. No chance, guys. That's Barry King himself talking there. Visibility is so bad right now. I'm literally, my eyes are out on stalks. Like sort of pressed up against the screen, cartoon style.
Okay, looks like the weather's going to improve shortly. Rain will ease off in 5 minutes' time.
Oh, please. Please, Christ, I hope it does. Because I'm kind of done with the rain now. Right, lads, if you could just sod out the way, that'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you, Di Resta. Thank you, Mr. Vuon. Good luck in Formula E. Oh, God, it's Maldonado. It's Maldonado. Don't crash into me, Malds. Don't crash into me. I think did he just crash into me? Did Maldonado just crash into me? Are you kidding me? Are you... Oh, he genuinely just crashed into me. I think Maldonado just crashed into me. Are you kidding me? You don't have anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all. So yeah, the weather. Actually, I don't have anything nice to say about that either. I think that might be Max Chilton, you know. It is. Nice job, Max Chilton. Well done, repping in... Was that P12? Nicely done. Well done. It's been not a bad race so far for the Brits, except for the fact that a German is leading. So that kind of ruins all of that. That's the crowd's thoughts on that matter. We're only 43 laps into this thing. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A new fastest lap from Raikkonen. I mean, Barry King. Okay. Right. Finally getting into somewhat of a rhythm that I'm now completely going to lose again. Like a drunk drummer at a jazz concert. The levels of focus right now are off the scale, ladies and gentlemen. It's an unbelievable race. Oh. British Grand Prix back at Brands. You know it makes sense. And remember, hopefully, if the track dries up at the right time, I should be able to keep to my strategy of going on to options for the final stint and going maximum attack. Yeah, no, it has stopped raining. It has stopped raining, so we'll see how the track dries.
I think it's time to switch over to the dry tyre. Pit in and change your tyres.
Okay, right. Actually, I'm not going to do that because I'm rebellious. I am going to go up to lap 50. I've just set a new fastest lap, so I don't think the track's that dry yet. Yeah, I'm going to go up to lap 50, which then puts me in prime range for the option tyre. Right, if we work this fine, I should be good to go to the end and do a Graham Rahal on this bitch. And I'm still gaining on Mark Webber in front, so... Yeah, I definitely think it's a bit early for changing over to dries. Although it depends on how much faster people who have already changed to dries are going.
Mercedes have gone with the prime tyre on Rosberg's car. He's going to be out for a longer period of time before...
Right, okay, that's interesting. Right. Rosberg is going to pit in, presumably soon, for primes. And I'm going to be on options. You can see where this is going, can't you? We're punching our ticket to the final third of the race, and the final third of the race is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm taking advantage of the fact that Webber's tyres are still stone cold and not Steve Austin, so... Maybe that's a term. Your tyres are stone cold, but in a few laps they will become Steve Austin. But the fronts are starting to go away a bit, so you can see that there. I assume Rosberg's going to try and do the same thing as me. Yeah, the track does look pretty dry now, doesn't it? There's no spray or anything at all, so... And Webber is closing up, so... Yeah, I think pit at the end of this lap will be good to go. Hopefully. It's about as much this is about as strategic as I've ever been at this game. Right, we're in. There we go. Option tyres. Give it to me, baby. Right, most important part of the race about to start now. Vettel's just put a 1 minute 4.7 in, so you can tell the track's drying out. Yeah, if I go quiet in this final segment, you know I'm really concentrating on banging out qualifying laps, basically. Stay calm, we've got some traffic in front of us. I assume that's lap traffic in front of us because Webber is still showing us 11 seconds ahead. So, right, Bottas, get the F out of my way. Thank you. I think I've just set a new fastest lap despite slowing down for those other cars.
Brilliant lap. You're driving as well as I've ever seen. This is exactly what we need until the end.
It's another new fastest lap. We're going quicker and quicker with every lap. Webber, if you can hear the Jaws music playing in your head, that's because I am charging and I am hunting you down. Another fastest lap, 1 minute 3.5. We're on the attack. This is maximum attack. Full on Colin McRae style. This is what Barry King loves most. And I love as well. As I say, Graham Rahal mode has been deployed. And I've already carved a couple of seconds out of Webber's lead. Question is, will I have enough in hand to pass Webber and then get after Rosberg? I'm not so sure right now, but we'll find out. Now is no time for doubt. Now is time for speed. Speed and a lot of bravery. Oh my word. Right up against the pit bull that time. Another fastest lap. We are shredding the race pace right now. Oh no, it's Maldonado again. No! Don't crash into me, 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 thank you. 6.4 seconds on Webber now. Channeling the spirit of Barry King right now. He himself is the throwback to the eras of James Hunt, Barry Sheen, the Playboys who had sex for breakfast and then death for lunch. Now is that Webber? Have we found Webber? Have we found Webber? I think we have. I think we have, motherfucker. You ready to dance, Mark? Are you ready? You know where you are? You're in Longfield. We have 15 laps to go in the British Grand Prix here at Brands Hatch. And I think we've proven beyond doubt that the British Grand Prix should be back at Brands Hatch. But I have not yet proven beyond doubt that I can win this race. Right, there he is. He is right there. Yep, to the inside. Here we go. To the inside of Hawthorne. This is going to be very risky. Nice. Got him. Got him. I aim to create a gap to Webber and close the one to Rosberg. And I think I'm just putting a new fastest lap in the middle of all that. 28.1 seconds. Okay. Okay. That might be a bit far. But we're still going to give it a go. If I can run 14 more laps like that last one, we might have a chance. Oh my goodness. I just shredded 2 seconds out of his lead already. Right. Bitches. It is so on. It is on now. If Graham Rahal can do it, so can I. Another new fastest lap. Another new fastest lap. We've got another 2 seconds out of him. Another 2 seconds. I can't be bothered to do the maths. You can play along at home. Quickly do the maths and see if I can catch Rosberg at this pace. I've got 13 laps to go. 24.4 seconds is now the gap. Another 1.5 seconds or so taken out of his lead that time. But I did mess up that corner. It's that last lap, so won't be making quite as many gains this time. 24.0, it's still coming down. We have got some lap traffic just to deal with up here. 23.3, another second taken out. I bet some of you at home are going, oh, I could probably shred that lead in about 2 laps. What are you talking about? But for me, this is so tense. And I hope you guys are enjoying this at home as well. At home or on your mobile or tablet devices, however you're watching this. 22.4, more time taken out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I have to keep lapping even faster than that. Yeah, it's Adrian Sutil. I have got a race to somehow try and win against all the odds. It's looking more and more unlikely by the lap, but it's not going to stop me, damn it. I'm still taking seconds out of him, and I've gone purple in the first sector again. 20.8 seconds now. The gap continues to tumble. Is it tumbling fast enough, though? We'll be coming around to 10 to go this time, and I've got some more lap traffic to deal with. Another new fastest lap. Another new fastest lap. 1 minute 2.1. Oh, my God. Well, I know sub-minute laps are possible here, but I think that's what I'm going to need here if I'm going to catch up to Rosberg. But still, having started 7th. Oh! Oh, that was close. It was lap for the first time. 19.8 seconds. The gap is still coming down. Despite my mistakes, it's still coming down, but is it going to be enough? We've got 10 to go this time. We'll be coming around to 9 laps to go. By my maths, I've still got to be taking about 2 seconds a lap out of him per lap, and I don't think that's quite going to happen. Not that I'm going to stop me trying, though. I just hope that Rosberg also has to start conserving his tyres as well. If I go a bit quiet here, you'll understand why. I'm trying to win a Grand Prix in the most unlikely of circumstances. Oh, someone had a shunt up there, I think. There was some debris on the inside of the corner there. Oh, my goodness. What just happened? What just happened? I'm suddenly 9.9 seconds. I've taken 10 seconds out of him in one lap. No, Jean-Eric Verne. Now is not the time to prove that you should have been promoted to Red Bull this year. By holding me up. Good. Good, good, good. Don't start getting uppity with now, mate. The ultimate underdog victory is still on. Where the hell did Rosberg lose 10 seconds from? Maybe that was him who had that shunt. So we've dropped Webber. So it is now between me and Nico Rosberg for the British Grand Prix here at Brands Hatch. Trying to emulate the great achievement of Nigel Mansell. The last time the British Grand Prix was held at Brands Hatch, Nigel Mansell won. 7.6 seconds. We've got 7 laps to go. And now it's 7.6 seconds. So we Sergio Perez up here. Right, Perez, I like you, mate. So make my life easy. Oh! Contact! A little bit of contact there. It's okay, we're both on. We're both on. Sorry about that, Sergio. You understand, I'm in a bit of a rush. So 6 laps to close down 7 seconds. Can we do it? Oh, Bottas, that's not the right way. Oh, that was very brave. I had to cut through the grass there for a second to get around Bottas. I think he was trying to let me around the outside, but I didn't want him to go to the outside. 6.8 seconds now, the gap. 5 laps to go this time. 5 laps to go. 6.6 seconds is the gap. Right, whoever you are in front. Oh, God, it's Maldonado. It's Maldonado. It's Maldonado, and he's getting him away. You butt munch. You utter car. 6.2 seconds. And we're coming up on 3 laps to go. I think we're just going to run out of time here, folks. Just. But it is going to be ever so close. 5.0 seconds. 2 laps to close in 5 seconds. Considering my tyres are knackered, I just don't think that's possible. Come on. 2 more beast laps from hell. 4.5 seconds. It's going to be so close. There he is. I can see him. Right, coming round to the final lap of the British Grand Prix. Unless Rosberg fouls up now. I think he's got it. I hate to say it. 4.3 seconds. It's going to be so close. 3.5 seconds. He's going to be so close. No! I can see him. 3.4 seconds. That's all it's going to come down to. Oh! What a fight. And we're coming around to the checkered flag. And Nico Rosberg wins the British Grand Prix. And Barry King second. Oh my God. Nearly an hour and a half of intense racing. We had wet weather. We had filthy conditions. We had tyres. We had tyre choices. We had mistakes. We had wrecks. We had drama. We had Nico Rosberg looking invincible. And in the end, just 2.9 seconds. I don't know if I feel elated or gutted by that. I think gutted, but also elated. First ever full-length Grand Prix I've done in this game. And come home second with the fastest lap. A 1 minute 2.1 for Lotus and Barry King. Mark Webber finishes 3rd, Alonso 4th, Lewis Hamilton the next best Brit in 5th, Sebastian Vettel 6th, Nico Hülkenberg 7th. The first car a lap down. Shows you how quick the pace was near the end. We took off. There are only 6 cars left on the lead lap. Perez 8th. 9th for Jenson Button. Gutierrez 10th. Di Resta finishes 12th. And Max Chilton in the end fell back to 16th, but he still gets a nice result from Marussia. Oh my God. Well, FOM, if you're watching that, that's why we should have the British Grand Prix back at Brands. Get some nice big safety fences up, and I think we're good. And there we are, Barry King. He's elated. He's delighted. He gave it his all. He gave it absolutely everything. Nico Rosberg was just too good on the day. A German wins the British Grand Prix. But I don't think the fans even minded. They're cheering. They're delighted. They are happy. And Barry King, ever the sporting Brit, congratulates Nico Rosberg on what was a faultless drive. He was, to be honest, just that bit better in the wet. And that was the difference in the end. Well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this race. I am absolutely knackered. That was an incredible race. And the British Grand Prix back at Brands Hatch did not disappoint. I'll see you next time. Mash the like button to death. Share this video all around. And comment below. Let me know what you thought of that. Because that was an epic race. And I will see you again very soon on Team Bombersports.